Welcome students to first session of MBA semester 3. I'll be taking your entrepreneurship development in this semester. Before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Urvesh Chaudhary, working as professor in Department of Management Studies in Aravali College of Engineering and Management. I'm having 25 years of experience in the field of teaching, software development, and administration. And my educational qualifications are PhD in Human Resources, MPhil in Computer Science, MBA, MCA, MSc, A-level from the Department of Electronics, and Master's Diploma in Application Software Engineering from Optronics here. At graduation level, I have done BSc. As far as this entrepreneurship development subject is concerned, the main objective of the subject is to inculcate the desire to take up entrepreneurship as career. In this, we will also differentiate between wage employment, self-employment, and entrepreneurship. And our main objective will be to tell you the meaning of the terms which are used in the entrepreneurships, that is entrepreneur, entrepreneurship, enterprise, etc. And we will also learn about the functions which are performed by the entrepreneur. Main focus will be on the women entrepreneurs. We'll understand the role of entrepreneurship in economic development. We'll also differentiate between the roles of an entrepreneur, managers. We'll learn about the similarities and differentiations between these two. We will also differentiate between the entrepreneur and the intrapreneurs, and we will also be knowing how the funding for the projects can be taken, how the feasibility reports are made, what will be the business plan, how it is made, and how it is presented to take the funding from the government agencies as well as the private partners. So the syllabus of the course consists of 4 units, divided into 4 units. First unit is about concepts of the entrepreneur, characteristics, qualities, prerequisites of the entrepreneur and the entrepreneur versus manager, significance of entrepreneurial in economic development, social and psychological need for the entrepreneur. So all these concepts will be covered in your unit 1. Then we will come to unit number 2. In this, we will be discussing about the women entrepreneurship, the challenges faced by the women entrepreneurs, environment factors affecting success of a new business, opportunity identification and selection, formulation of business plan, contents and significance of the business plan. And in this, we will be also doing a case study on the live project, how the business plan is created and how it is presented. So while we will be studying, you are not only reading the theoretical concepts, we will also learn about the practical concepts, and these concepts will be implemented in the form of presentations, and each and every student has to present their business plan in front of the class. On the basis of that, we will be assessing your, in both the units we will be assessing through the quizzes, we will be assessing through the assignments, etc. Now we come to the unit number 3, that is of feasibility study. In this, we will be studying preparation of feasibility reports, economic, technical, financial, and managerial feasibility, feasibility of project methods, and procedures to start and expense one's own business. In this, we will be considering both type of businesses, a new startup as well as the business which is already ongoing and you want to expand that business. In unit number 4, we will be starting about the government support to new enterprise, role of government and promotional agencies in entrepreneurship development programs, role of various institutions in developing entrepreneurship in India. While we will be studying this, I'll give you the glimpse of this course. This are the reference readings. You can read Pushpendra Kumar Sharma and Kirti Sharma's Management Concept and Entrepreneurship, which is the publication of IK International Publishing House. Kumar Essay, Entrepreneurship in Small Industry, Discovery, New Delhi. S. Anil Kumar, Small Business and Entrepreneurship. Again, it is the publication of IK International Publishing House. And S.S. Khanka, Entrepreneurship Development. This is Sultan Chand publication. So basically, when I talk about the presentation, when I talk about this subject, this is a very important subject because it not only gives you a job to the person who is the entrepreneur, but it also generates the employment for a lot many of other persons also. If you start a organization, one is the entrepreneur who is getting employed, and he is at least giving employment to 5 other people. So it is very important. And when you will be finishing your graduation, you will be at the crossroads of life. You will face the dilemma of choosing what you have to do in the life. The vast majority of human being directs their activities towards earning a living, generating wealth, and improving their standard of living. So you have two options. You can choose your career from two broad categories of options, that is wage employment or entrepreneurship. So when I talk about the career, it signifies a continuous, ever evolving, ever expanding opportunity for a personal as well as business growth and development. So we may define entrepreneurship as career in your own business, that is YOB, rather than a wage employment, that is job. So if you opt for a job, then you will work for others. In case you opt for entrepreneurship, you will be your own boss. So it is your decision in which line you would like to go. You would like to opt for the job, or you would like to become an entrepreneur. So you can choose any one of them. In case of wage employment, one is engaged in routine work carried on for others, for which he receives a salary of wages. He has to follow instructions and execute plans laid down by his superiors. And one can choose to be employed in the government service or the public sector or the private sector. And some of the main differences between entrepreneurship and wage employment career options basically is the income generation. If you talk about the wage generation, the income is fixed. When you talk about the entrepreneurship, you are putting more of us, you are earning more. And in entrepreneurship, you have the self employment, and you are giving the employment to others also. If you go for the job, then you are earning only for you, and others are giving you the employment, and you are always in the under the pressure of the employer. So this is some glimpses of the subject. I hope you will study this subject thoroughly and understand the concept of entrepreneurship, and try to develop entrepreneur which is within you, and you will be opening your own startups in coming days. In this, we will be also telling you about the funding agencies, what are the government initiatives, government requirements, what are the entrepreneurship development programs by which you can learn how to develop the entrepreneurships and how you to become a successful entrepreneurs. So the main course objective of this subject is understanding basic concepts in the area of the entrepreneurship, number one. Number two, understanding the role and importance of entrepreneurship for economic development. Number three, developing personal creativity and entrepreneurial initiative. Number four, adopting of the key steps in the elaboration of business idea. Number five, to number five, to make the students capable of creating business plan and feasibility report, understanding the stages of the entrepreneurial process and the resources needed for the successful development of the entrepreneur venture. These are the 6 course objectives. When I talk about the course outcome or the learning outcomes, which you should know, that is, understand the process of entrepreneurship and the institutional facilities available to an entrepreneur in India. Number 2, know the process of starting a new venture and create their business plan. Number 3, know about valuation of business and the sources for financing new venture. Number 4, gain the knowledge and legal aspects of the government policy relating to these things. In this course, we will be having certain course evaluation methods. As you know, we will be going online studies this time. So we have some ways to evaluate you. Number one, assignments remain same as we have the traditional teaching methods. Objective and multiple choice questions in the form of quiz will be performed. You will get the multiple choice quizzes online only. We will be doing case study for making the business plan, feasibility report, and some successful entrepreneurs. Some subject questions in the form of assignments, in the form of discussions we will be doing. we will be doing some presentations so that you learn the concept how to present your reports to the financiers, and competition will be there on the basis of some selected text, and we will be conducting the tests. So thank you. For any of the queries, you can contact me on my mail id, that is urvesh.chaudhary chaudhery@acem.edu.in. My contact number is 9810678093. If you have any questions, please mail me or put on to my WhatsApp. Thank you.